Exodus 21 in verse 20 up to verse 21. Death is the punishment for beating to death any of your slaves. However, if the slave leaves a few days after the beating, you are not to be punished. After all, you have already lost the services of that slave who was your property. That is extremely harsh, isn't it? Especially for those slaves. Anyway, slavery is Old Testament. And maybe nowadays we still have a slavery, but it's not as worse as before. So this means that we are fully aware that slavery is not a good thing. And if you still consider yourself as a slave master and you consider the people around you as your slave, you need to be careful. Maybe you are thinking that you are a slave master because of your pride. Maybe because you have higher intelligence or higher intellect than the people around you. So that's pride, and that's dangerous. Yes, nowadays slavery is no more. But having a slave master mentality is still there. Those mentality still exists. So what shall we do? We need to counter our mind and let us realize that we are not a slave master anymore, but we need to treat people around us as fellow human being and as a brother's keeper. We need to act like a brother's keeper and not as a slave master.